So today on the Wonderful Lovely Gaming Jesus Rocks channel, as you guys know, I'm always recording with OBS, and you guys will always see this at the very beginning of every video and at the end of every video, because I'm gonna tend to monitor capture everything, in that sense. But today is supposed to be City Skylines, but and I was supposed to release Dungeon Maker yesterday, or whenever I was supposed to release it, and I said that in a previous video that, you know, these videos will not be intentionally be uploaded the right away on that day. They should be uploaded right away, right after I get done recording, when school gets around. It'll be a lot easier for me to do it that way. Here, while I'm here, it's gonna be maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day after that. You know, it's gonna be up there. It's gonna be out there. Yesterday I did say that I was going to put up Dungeon Maker on the 22nd, but the problem I had was it took an hour to upload, and the next video was going to took about half hour, and the next video after that took like an hour. So it took like 2 hours, 2.5 hours, 2.5, 3 hours, you know, and I didn't have enough time. So I did get my Diablo 2 uploaded on the 12th. Today the Dungeon Maker should be uploaded first, then Final Fantasy VIII should be uploaded, which is the video we're going to be doing, should be uploaded later on. So let's get into our Final Fantasy VIII. Now, I did do this previously on the channel. Okay? But I'm going to prefer to do the Final Fantasy VIII first. So yeah, now look, if I hit continue, and I go hit slot 1, I have from Timber, Forest Owl's Base, the train, and Delling Hotel. We're gonna start over from the very beginning, because I did miss some very important things. There is a Hyene episode that I did, in my previous little mini season 1 of it. I will be using that one time and one time only throughout this series. I'm not going to be going in and cheating. The only reason I'm going to do it one time and one time only is that's going to be for when we do miss a GF. But I'll tell we shouldn't have to. If you want to, I will be going through a guide down below. I'll be going to put a guide down there. Well, I shouldn't say guide. I will be looking at a guide, but down below, I will be starting to put my website down there eventually soon. It should be ready to go very soon. I'm gonna say not 100% ready yet. As you know, that there's data from other titles. Like, I only have enough for 3 data rooms. So let's get started today. We also do have a slot 2, but there is no saved data on it. But if we do save, we might do something. So let's get going. I will try to throughout this, I will speak the what's being said. I'll speak what's being said, and I will basically try to kind of explain some of the things within the game. Now, I'm going to speed through some of the tutorial stuff as much as I can, because I've played this like 3 times, and the first time I played this, actually I should say 4 times. The first time I played this, I didn't know the heck I was doing. I got down to the final boss, and I could have beaten it with what I had if I would have got better on that, on my GFs, if I would have known where the locations and stuff were at. There is, then I did it the second time. I played it on my PSP and beat it full way through. Then I did it again the third time, Got all the way down to the ending, and I decided, you know, I'm not gonna play this anymore. I just got bored of it. Time. But I figured I want to give you guys the benefits of the doubt of every Final Fantasy. I'm gonna do with my favorite one first, and we'll work our way around it. Eventually we'll go start with 8. I'm gonna start going backwards. From 8, I'm doing 7 on top of going through it right at the moment. It's not going to be, I'm not going to like say everything's going to be there when I live stream it. Because when I start getting up to school, there will be a some live stream going on, but I won't be doing like daily live streams of like Final Fantasy. I won't be live streaming daily. I will be doing live streams every Saturday for you guys' enjoyment. We'll pick a game. We'll do a kind of like a straw poll, and you guys will pick the game that we play. Every Saturday, the first Saturday that will happen this year will be will be a game I choose, and then we'll do straw poll, and we'll say, okay, what game do you want me to play? What game, in that sense. You know, a lot of blood there. You know, it's not. This game doesn't have much blood in the game. There was like one time you might say it's a teen game. For all of you to say that if you are out there and you are out there playing M-rated games and certain things, please do be aware of that I will not be streaming many M-rated games on my channel. There will be a few M-rated games, then it's not going to be every game. Like Grand Theft Auto won't be available on my channel. You know, okay. But there's one other thing that I'm going to say before we do get going, is that when I do get started with live streaming again, on Saturdays I will have the I should say when I do get back to live streaming, the first game I will live stream will be my choice, like I said, and we will put up a straw poll near towards the end of the live stream. It will be live streaming for about 2-3 hours, maybe 4 that day. 4 hours on a Saturday. You know, picking a game, going for it, and say, hey, we're gonna do it. Now, if I do live streams for Final Fantasy VIII, I will be doing it from the beginning on its own memory card and on its own slot. Yes, I am recording this through PSX. Please don't be bad about it that I am recording it through PSX emulator. I'm going to do that throughout basically everything that if I record something for like GameCube or PlayStation or you know, or Xbox or any of those kinds of games, I will see if there is an emulator out there, and I will try to see if I own the game, and we'll play that. Like I'm going to do when school starts up, is I will be having an additional day where I will be doing Fridays. Might be Fridays. I won't be doing any recording Fridays after 5. Thursdays I might record something Thursday. You know, all of these things that I have scheduled from Monday through Friday, Thursday right now, will definitely change. The intentive right now is to work around my schedule. So, just how are you feeling? I said, okay, I guess. Okay, take it easy next time you hear. Looks like your eyes are focusing. You should be fine. Say your name for me. Okay, now I am going to leave everybody, for all of you to say, I will be leaving the character name the same. When I do GFs, I'm going to change the name based upon that. That's where I said I'm going to be using the hyene. So if you do want a name for the GFs, if they haven't come out yet for that GF, I don't own that GF yet, I will definitely name it right then and at that point. If I forget, I'll go through Hyene and we will get through it. I'm going to be checking every day, so if you do want Final Fantasy VIII to want that name to be there for a GF, please do put it down in the comments. Ifrit, Shiva, and the other one will have their current name. Will be staying their current name for now. If you don't want to change any of their names, you know, don't put one down there. If you want a certain name to be up there like that, put that thumbs up on that comment. Why don't you take it easy in training next time? You might not be so lucky. Tell that to Seifer. That Seifer won't listen to anyone. Why don't you ignore him? I can't just run away. You want to be cool, huh? Well, don't get hurt in the process. Let's see, your instructor is... Christus? I'll call her now. Just wait here a minute. Also, when we do get Angelo, or whatever, you can also name the dog, too. The injury's not serious. It's probably will leave a scar. Right, now please come by. Seifer. Cypher, what? Sulfur. Seifer, whatever you like to call him. I'll call him Seifer, but... Squall, so we meet again. She's always hot. She's all, you know, there is a, if you guys want to know, how many different versions of there for this game, there is the PSX version, or the PlayStation 1 version, there is the PC version, and then there is the updated, PC version. So, come on, let's go today. Today's the field exam. Ha 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 ha. What's so funny? Funny, no, it's just that I'm just happy. I feel like I'm beginning to understand my student a little, that's all. I'm more complex than you think. Then tell me. Tell me more about yourself. I'm none of your business? It's none of your business. Excuse me. I am going to be doing in the near future, how can I put it this way? In the near future, I will be doing a top 10 Final Fantasy soundtrack, which one comes to the best soundtrack out of them all. You guys will find, that, even though you guys will find that list that I have made of top 10 Final Fantasy Final Fantasy games, the list there will be different from the list of the soundtrack. So don't go and say, oh, that list is going to be the same. No, it's not. Okay? Yes, the field exam for seat candidates will begin later this afternoon. Those not participating and those who failed last week's written test are to remain here in study hall. Field exam participants will have free time until the exam. Just be sure you're in top condition. Meet in hall at 1600 hours. I'll announce the team assignments there. Any questions? Oh, and Seifer? Do not injure your partner while training. Be careful from now on. Yeah, right. He's not going to. Field exam participants, I'll see you all later. And Skull, I need to talk to you. So, in this game, you need to make sure that you talk to your, sit down, make sure you get to your, okay, so what I just did here is, you see, you need to get your GF. Check the panel here, and turn on the power. Don't say what a pain. Don't go through the tutorial, the basics, the garden. A message from the garden. Okay. But you do need to click the tutorial first, that you can get your, Quetzalcoatl and Shiva. Now, the names here are going to stay the same. Confirm. If you want the names to change, please do let me know. I have no. Each GF that I do get this time around, please do put it down there. If nobody posts it down in this comments down in here, and I'm still haven't quite finished the game, but if I'm at the last finished game and people are starting to comment down here that there are that naming different GFs, I'm gonna say sorry, there was no names down here. There's nothing I can do about it. Now you want to click I am done and kind of thing. I'm not going to go through everything. You guys can kind of figure this out a little bit. If I do something where I missed something, or in that sense, please do let me know in advance. Please do let me know that if I did something wrong, not in advance, but more in the sense of going around and say, if I've done a battle wrong somehow, or I forgot something, I'll always save 3 saved files. So when we find a save point, I will go to a shop, we will save before I, not like a save state or anything, but I will kind of how can I put it this way? I'll save it before we go to the shop. After the shop, I will save. I won't save it, but before it, like, if there's anything that we decide that I missed that episode, we can always go back. I'll be waiting at the front gate, so come down when you're ready. You can access the study panel from your seat. Yep, I know. I don't need to go through the study panel or anything. Now, I'm late. Can you guess who this is? Are you okay? There. Gee, I'm fine. I was kind of in a hurry. Oh, did you just come from the class? From that class? Is homeroom over? Whoa, no! The place is so much bigger than my last garden. Oh, hey. I just transferred you. Do you think you could give me a quick tour of this garden? I'm gonna say I don't have the time. I don't have the time. That's, oh bummer, that's too bad. Well, see ya. See, I don't have the time. I really don't. Okay, so now in this game there is there's a main game and then there's a side game. The side game, I will explain to you later on. When we have the opportunity to get there. Want to play card game? Yeah, we can just show you. I'll show you now since I'm here. Okay, so open, play the trade rule 1. So we can play, it's basically just normal. Okay, let's look at our, okay, that's good. I have to keep that just in case. Do the Gasper, and then I think we'll do the Caterpillar. Okay. So in this game you wanna match the number with the high. You wanna take the higher number of the two. The reason why I'm saving that 6 over there. Draw! Okay. Okay, so that's kind of what the game is, kind of entails. Yeah, no, I know. A stupid NPC. Okay, so with these little things that you see here with that circular thing, that is considered a save point. You can save in almost anywhere that you see one of those, or you can save out anywhere at any time in the world. Unlike like the original Final Fantasies. Okay. Wanna challenge me, Mo? Moyo? Oi? So we're gonna challenge this guy because I want to play a little bit, show you guys kind of the card game. Let's go with Red Rat, Gala, Gasper, and Caterpillar. Since we are starting, I do want to put our, because he can get access anywhere with those numbers over there, so it's going to be a little tough to win some cards off of him. You know what, let's do that there. Just to see where it depends on where he's going. He might win me this time, this round. He's gonna go there. And I'm gonna lose. Takes him a Caterpillar. So, I'm not gonna play him and challenge him anymore. You know, there's a lot of things that I could do and play the card game, but there's no reason for me to do too much of it. Yeah, I can refine things and get things and stuff like that, but you know. Okay. Now we do have these GFs, so if we click on Junction, we can Junction Squall. I'm gonna Junction, Quetzalcoatl with him. Do Magic, Draw, and GF. Nothing special abilities about that. You can also click on a GF and click on like Quetzalcoatl, for instance, and you can say have it learn, let's have it learn card. Okay, we can also have Shiva learn, you know, strength. of some sort. You want to always go into GF, and that's where you can change. Your magic you can use is you can have up to 8 pages of magic per person. Okay. Now, this game isn't one of the best games for people because you have to sit here and draw all the time. But if I'm going to do something like that, bear with me, I'm going to do that throughout this challenge of the video. We're only going to do basically the caverns today, in the sense. We'll do the seed, so here's a brief explanation. It's going to go through the explanation, but I've already gone through it. You learn this through like first disc 1 and disc 2. You learn a lot about it. Now, so certain things will be grayed out if you don't equip something. As you can see, there are 3 things that are showing here: Quetzalcoatl, Toll, Shiva, and Itfrit. You don't have itfrit yet, but we will get it. So, there are different things in the way that you want to set up certain abilities. Now, the reason why I'm saying a total of 5, so you can have a total of 5 abilities can be set, depending on the GF's abilities. The maximum is 4 non-combat abilities. This means that up to 7 abilities can be set. Let's set some ability. So basically, you can have up to 4 abilities. That's where I am going to kind of come at the end of the game and give everybody the 4 ability equipment for it, or at least the 3 ability. Everybody will have things that I'm not going to ever learn. I'm going to make sure that they forget and learn. We'll do that when we get closer to the end of the game. In that sense. So, and you guys know that a lot of this, there's a lot of videos out there that showcase Final Fantasy VIII. But I really wanted to show you guys my way of how I play it and why I enjoy it so much. Because, it is my top Final Fantasy game of all time. Not just because it was my first game I ever played. Okay, so now we do need to equip Quetzalcoatl, Christus, with Shiva. Okay. Now we're gonna do magic, GF, and draw. We won't be using items right now. I'm gonna say, let's go, and if we hit Junction, Squall's got a little bit. Got a little bit in there to equip with Squall for a cure. Now, this is the main reason why every Final Fantasy has a at least one thing I don't like about it. So let's get into a battle and kind of show you. Is this the caverns? Is up here, or whatever caverns that we have to go to. In that sense. Okay, so we're gonna draw. Don't know what we're drawing, so let's see what we got to... Got fire here to stock. So let's try to stock as much fire as we can. I'm not gonna stock it a whole lot. I'm just gonna do a few stocks. I'm gonna do like maybe 10 stocks for this one, because I do want to make sure that we do get enough to store in. When I am playing on my own, I will always find ways to save and stock up on a lot of magic to fill up to 100. But when you do get higher level, stocking the fires and stuff aren't going to be as important as stocking up a lot of more of, like, Squall. If he wants to get a, how can I put it this way? If Squall wants to get the, wants to stock like fire, and he has a full max to fire, but there's another Fiara, I'm going to stock as much as I can, and I'm going to fill up as much as I can. So what I'll try to do is, in between some of these videos, I will go in and stock some of the magic that are known out here. I'm not gonna do that a lot. Now I'm gonna do it behind the camera. I'm not gonna do it in front of the camera too much. Let's stock some of the other magic. You can see what that is. Some scans, not too bad, so we can draw some of those. I think let's check up on magic. We have 35 fire. She has 35 fire, so we'll stock some more fires. I'm going to stock at least up to about 50 fires for now, because I don't need to stock up on a whole lot. I'm going to try to stock up on some scans as well. And also we're going to go as far as 50, or about there. And then we'll split them up in between, and I'll show you that kind of thing, how you can do that. He's got 54. So I'll start drawing some scans now. Let's check up on her. She doesn't have much fire, so let's stock up on some fire. Now it takes you forever to get a lot of the fires that you need. But I'm going to try to stock up at least 50, and then try to kind of, anything left over from each character. I did stock a little bit more fire from her because, let's draw. Oh, okay, so magic, fire. We'll draw scan from it. She's got 60, so, but we'll draw one more. We'll draw some scans now and make sure that everything's doing well with her over here. With Quistis. Let's continue to keep drawing. I'm going to try to do things a little bit faster here. I'm going to try to put it on memory a lot more, so that when you do get into down here to stock and scan stuff, I can scan this quicker. I just go down and click to scan click until we can get everything that we need to do, from like scans, fires, blizzards, lightning, whatever we need to stock on. Now, this is going to be a little bit boring, and I know it, but I do like to find some cure to draw. I'm going to stock a couple more. I'm going to stock a little bit more fire in here, just a little bit more. I'm not going to stock up a whole lot. Because I was trying to do scans, but I think we'll go for all the fires that we can. I'm trying to show you that this takes a long process. So don't be afraid that this process is going to take, you know, a long time. Don't be afraid that yes, this is going to take a long time, but you don't have to really do this all the time either. Let's check up on our magic. 69 fire. So 83 fire. Not too bad. Queestus is going to get more than Squall will. And we're almost collecting all the fires from them. I'm only collecting a little bit of some fire. I'm collecting a little bit. Each certain character I'm going to have more geared towards their own. I'm casting fire on it. Whoops. Oops. My bad. Yes, I said I was gonna, do a City Skylines today, but, I kind of don't want to ruin my computer. Don't want to be, that prone. Because checking my computer right now, it's kind of a warm, but it's not warm. Because she's gonna get all of her fires right now, I hope. Okay, so she's full of fire. Let's check Squall. Squall's close to... Wait, what? Squall's close to fire, so we'll draw fire. Now let's draw some scan. We do want to get a little bit of everything here. I don't want to... But did Squall not get all of his fire? Shame on him. I'll show you, let's check magic. Okay, he needs 2 more fire. Okay, so you can draw from them and cast them upon them. I'll show you that when we get this done through here. Stock. Let's check up on how much. She's got 40. He's probably... Squall's probably got more than what Queestus does. But let's keep on... Let's check his magic. He's got 45 scans. She's got 48. So they're gonna get somewhat of what we need. Now right now, all I'm doing is I'm just going to go as quickly as I can with each character. I'm going to shift and move scan a little bit more towards attack, or not scan magic, so we can get access to everything that we need. Because I'm drawing too much of everything, and I put everything down at the bottom. So because I'm going to draw a lot throughout this game. So I'm going to put draw right before attack. Right after attack, I should say, because you can't move. Now, let's try to come on. I hate this, that it takes a while for drawing. So what we might do is stock up a little bit more, try to stock up at least enough, and split it, so that we don't have to, do everything. She's getting more of the scans, I can tell you that. When we do get later down the line, when we do have like a lot of fire left, or we have stuff like that where we can get better when we refine our magic or shift them up, in that sense, we will be able to get rid of all of that later down the line. Priestess is really close to getting her full scan set. I like to get at least some fires and some scans. If we do find some other stuff, I will come back and later and get what we need. So let's stock up on our final scan. That's our final scan set there. Let's check Squall and see how much scans he's got. So he's still got room to scan, but he's got 94, so if we hope that he gets to draw a large number of scans from him. Okay, not too bad. So let's cast Scan. Now this is going to scan things like a bestiary, but this will be able to allow us to identify what we're dealing with. Okay, it's almost dead, and you know, we can just literally just straight up attack it now. But we'll double check on Squall here. Okay, so we're gonna attack now. And kill him off. We don't want to be here too longer, so anything that we do find, like I said, I will be going to be doing it outside of the game, because I don't want to show you guys that takes a long process to get through everything. I do want to stack at least about some cures in here, just so we have them for when we do fight off the boss. Because I know this guy has cure, I believe. So if we draw, let's see, that's going to probably be maybe sleep. See what we get. Okay, some thunder. So let's draw a little bit of thunder in here. I'm not going to draw a whole lot. We're just going to draw enough so that we have at least a few thunder in our pocket. I'm going to draw 3 cure, 3 thunders, and then I'm going to draw the rest will be full 100% cure here. Now, let's check up on our magic. We got 9, so let's draw stock magic. 6, we'll draw 1 more thing for Squall. Okay. 9, not too bad. So I got both 9 thunders. Let's start stocking up on cures. I did say I was going to switch that, didn't I? That I'm going to switch the draw stuff. You want to make sure that you do get the magic that you need. I'm only drawing enough for like things that are necessity in the game. Like some of the basic magic, you know, I will draw outside of it, make sure that we're getting those basics. Now, if you held R2 and no, if you hold L1 and R1, you can start going backwards. Or basically escape. I'd say I just escaped and I shouldn't have, just to show you what I was meaning. But we do need to see if we can find that guy again. I hate this. Now we do back attack. I dropped the more thunder. Darn it. Okay, no, we dropped cure. Okay, we're good. I'm like, no. Okay, so here's how I'm gonna do this. Let's draw. Continue to keep drawing, checking. It's gonna take a while, and I'm gonna say that this is gonna be kind of the highlight of the series. Is I will be doing off-camera drawing, but you guys don't have to always consistently see me draw a lot. Now you will see me go through a little bit of battles. You might see me draw a few times. Like if I haven't seen that draw yet, I will draw it right away just so that I have a little bit in stock. But I'm not gonna I can't sing it. It's catchy though. The music is catchy, very catchy in this game. 55 cures. 58 cures. I think this might be enough, but I want to get 100% of it, so... in this game, sometimes, before, so I can hear myself, and hear without music, basically, there is certain, like, magics where, double and triple, where it will cost you to cast them, but it will be handy. Some of those you might be able to cast double and triple with the cost of only costing one. But when we get there, it'll explain a little bit more when we get around to it. The reason why I'm stocking up now is because when I get inside, there won't be much for me to do, because I'm going to go with the lowest timing on it. If we end up failing, I'm going to save it before we do go inside though, in case if we do fail, but I'm hoping we don't. I'm trying to do this as quickly as I can, but trying to focus and talk to you guys at the same time kind of doesn't do me very well, I should say. But what we're going to do is we're going to draw for Quistis, and then we're going to cure everybody up right now because we're low on health, but we'll use it from... He's got 92 cure. Draw, and then we'll cast it on ourselves to heal. That's how basically casting works, is you can cast it... If they have cure, don't waste your magic to heal. Don't waste your magic on that one. Use their cure then over yours. Okay? Because it's just a lot safer. Because then you can save up on your magic when you really desperately are in need of it. Let's use a single fire on it, just to see what it'll do. See if we can get rid of it quickly, because I don't want to be standing here for too long. Alright, so now, if we go into our items here, and as you notice that we just received Spiderweb, that now increases as an Ultra Waves, so you can now use that at any time during the game. But before we do go in, let's save the game. In the Big Garden Hall. If I haven't seen a shop in a while, I'm going to resave over it up on that one. Now I'm going to be able to do it because I don't want to so, it's just telling me how I can junction magic at certain points. I'm not gonna worry too much about it. But what I will definitely do is I will show you guys a small change next week, next Thursday. So you guys don't have to worry about too much. It is about getting that time to where we do need to go in and go fight this itfrit and come out. I am not going to I already know how to use it. Oh, okay, I was just concerned, that's all. Alright, let's go. Okay, so item. Now, not item, junctioning. Let's go to junction. We're gonna auto for attack and junction for auto attack. So he does better with fire. Priestess is better. Let's go look at our GFs and make sure that Kotakado is learning card. Okay. And we're learning Shiva's learning Vitality Junction, or whatever, some junction that we're allowed to use. To obtain a low-level GF, a senior member must support. Are you ready? Yes. I'm ready. I'm his support. Instructor number 14, Christus Trepe. Select a time limit, choose 1 suited 2 abilities. Challenging yet responsible. Very well, good luck. Okay. So, when we need to escape as much as we can. Okay. So this itfrit guy, I'm going to use a lot of GF attacking. Just for being better. I will win. I'll have one GF going at a time, or both together. We're gonna take this draw here quick, just to see if there's any new magics. Nothing new. I'm gonna take these guys out while we're here because they're easy to kill off right off the bat. Just rather quickly than do that and then run, because you never know how you're gonna be able to run away from it. Let's keep going. We're to keep going and move on. We're not to stop at any point. Oh, bombs! Pooh! Okay, so... Nope. We're escaping. I'm not gonna fight those, I don't have Blizzard yet. Keep going. I guess I was right. Well, we're fighting again? Okay, these guys can be killed off quickly. We've got about 7 minutes now to kill this thing off. So let's try to kill it off quickly. Yeah, no, I'm not going to read that because that's... Oh, this is it. Are you ready? You seem confident enough. I love the Forest Way. If you guys check out my channel, I will put a link down in the description where you guys can listen to my Forest Way sound I did. I did it as an acoustic version. So, GF, Shiva, Magic, Draw, Magic, no, GF, Quetzalcoatl. We're gonna do Quetzalcoatl. Because we're gonna try to make sure that everybody has a GF going at once. That one always looks like she's naked. Like, Shiva looks always naked in this one. I don't know why, but that's how she looks like. They have what? Guess we'll get Ifrit. I'm trying to hope that Squall would get hit over the over it, so we can get him to use his right two skin if we can. We'll be able to clear this out, I hope, because we're getting close, I know. The only thing is I wish that they would have done is had some way of indicating, okay, are we close to killing it, or are we, but we don't know its HP count, so in that sense, where it just has like that little, like in Legend of Dragoon, if you guys ever played that game before, I'm not going to be doing that on the channel for a little while yet. But it has that little triangle up above that tells you if it's how much it's dead, or it has that little thing where it tells you it's in the red or whatever. And also let you know that unlike other games where DS require magic to cast in other games, this one does not require those to be cast like that. But if they do die, you do need to use a GB corner, which brings back your G-Force if needed to. You don't need to do it if you're outside of battle. Just only need to keep them inside, so I'd have a little bit inside, just in case. Oh. 1 minute left. Are you gonna cut it close this time? Come on, Quetzalcoatl. So that's at 158. Should be next round. We should see right to skin. If we don't kill it off right away, I'm gonna kill it off in these next 2 GF summons. Oh, I underestimated the ship, but very well. I will join you. Aha, we got it done with 40 seconds left. $28p. So to keep itfrit the same, if you guys want the name change, no, we don't need an explanation. There isn't much time. Basically, it's just like functioning normal magic. Yeah, so there's certain junctions will be different. So basically it's saying that each attack, if you have 50%, it's going to do 50% of the hit will be, 50% of your hits will be having fire damage, the other 50% won't. If you have 100% on it, if you have that, if you have 100% on a certain damage hit, let's say if I was putting Blizzard down under Uesna, or in that sense, that Blizzard there, if it was sitting at a over 100%, it means you're going to absorb it, which if you see a green star upon it. Basically. See? So, you can, the only thing is in this series, I will be doing a little bit of cheating, so don't be afraid that, I'm not going to cheat like 100% of the game. I'm going to do everything to finding locations and stuff like that. It's just me is going to be like, hey, I'm going to give, like, certain GFs who naturally don't have a certain element of attack or something of that sort. Let's go over here to gather this thing here since we don't. Squall. Stocked one fire. Come on! Really? New monster, yay! Blizzard. I know this. I've played this many times and I know that sucks. That's Blizzard. Alright, so on our next video, kind of getting, once we get out of here, I'm not gonna, bring you guys too long. As much as I can. I'm gonna try as much as to keep these videos at least an hour to an hour and a half. Sometimes I might go 2 hours. That just depends on, okay, we're doing a certain task for the day. Like if we do seed party, if we go and do those seed things, I might put that together all in one and upload it. So it might take some time depending, but depending on where I'm at, in a sense. So back attacked. Darn you, baby. Two skin. Swatch. It's left trigger. I don't know, it's one of those triggers that I have. Might have flopped them by mistaking my configure controls, but whatever. Let's try to get out of here as much as quick as we can. Oh. Not this guy. He's overkill. Overkill. Trust me, I overkilled it. Because once we get out of here, we'll save it and we'll end it for the day. I don't want to go into too detail of saying that, yeah, we're going to play this 2 hours. For right now, ahead of things, if a certain video doesn't get uploaded as part of the walkthrough right away, if you see like a video out like next week, okay, so like if I say that a video comes out next week, for example, if the video next week comes out next Thursday, that one is probably going to be a 2-hour long video, maybe 2 hours long, because we have to go and do partial of the going through and trying to complete that task at hand. We might include the seed party through that portion of that video too. Each episode we'll try to keep it within an hour, 2-hour long video. Try to keep it within that realm of things. Keep it together. Okay? Not gonna go over extensive. So I hope you guys did enjoy this lovely video. Please do like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys later.